boys and girls, it's Mrs. Volker. We're going to learn today how to make your sheet for your family pew for first penance. So in your packet, you should have a bunch of different pieces to make that sheet. So I'm going to ask you to take those all out and lay them out, and we're going to go over everything. If at any time I'm going too fast for you, please pause the video, catch up, or if you have to go back and look again, please do that. But for now, let's just get out all the pieces that we need. And along with that, you're going to need a crayon, any color you like, as well as either a glue stick or an Elmer's glue, something that you can use to put your sheet together. So let's get started. Show you all the parts, and hopefully you have all of these. There are two round circles. The bigger one is the body. The smaller one is the head. And you'll see that when we put them together. So we're going to start working with the smaller one. Also, you should have two eyes, a tail, the black face. This is going to go on to this. Then two legs. These are straight. And two ears. These are a little bent. They'll actually go something like this when we put them on top of the head. So our first thing we're going to start with is the smaller circle, the black face, and the two eyeballs. So get your crayon, pause the video, and let's get started. Okay, here we go. I have my two eyeballs. I'm going to color in just a part of them. You could do the bottom, you can do the top, and whatever color you would like your eyeballs to be, you can do them that color. Some kids just made little dots in their eyes. Some made them bigger eyeballs. So it's up to you to do that however you would like it to look. So I'm using purple because purple is one of Mrs. Volker's favorite colors. So take your time. You can pause the video, color those in, and then come right back. When you're done with that, we're going to take these two eyeballs and flip them over so that we can glue them. Next, you're going to need this little black face part. The one that kind of, I can't do that very well. There you go. The one that has the weird shape. The eyeballs are going to go onto there, up in these two spots. I'm going to show you my finished one so that you can kind of get an idea of what Mrs. Volker is talking about. So we're going to glue the eyeballs. And we're going to glue the backs so that we can place them onto the little sheep face. Get your glue stick or your Elmer's glue or whatever you have and fill those in. There you go. I'm going to take my little sheep face and put one right here. I'm going to take the other one and put that right here. And so you can see when you have it glued, that's how it should look. So pause the video and get that done. And when you're ready, come back and get the smaller round white circle, which is the face. Okay, boys and girls, next we're going to add our black face onto the round head. And keep your two ears handy. We're going to be using those as well. So we're going to take our face and flip it over. Grab our glue stick and just glue the top part of the face. Just this curvy part up here, because you're going to see we're not going to fill in the whole white part. Turn that over. and glue that kind of halfway, I guess, so that you have a lot of the white showing at the top. So pause the video, get that together, and when you're ready, come back and have your ears handy for me. Okay, here's our 2 ears. Again, I want my ears to look like this. So I'm going to glue the bottom parts, but you know, you can turn them any way you want. These are cute no matter how you do them. So I'm going to flip my ears over, glue the bottoms, and add them to the head. Now, I want mine to point out. So mine are going to go this way and this way. Again, if you did it the other way, it doesn't matter. You can see this little guy kind of did them differently. They're cute no matter how you put them on. So put those together and we have our face all ready. Next, we're going to move on to our body. So grab the large white circle and the tail. That will be the next part. Pause the video until you're done with this and then join me back. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to grab your big white circle, which is the body, and this little tail that we have. And again, we're just going to glue, flip it over, just glue the flat edge, the straight edge a little bit, because we want this to kind of stick out of the body. We don't want it to slide all the way in. So I have my glue. I'm going to turn it over and add it to my sheep body. So now we have a tail and a body put together, and that's what that looks like. Get that done, and then grab your head. You have to put the face on the sheep. Remember, we don't want it on the same side as the tail. It's got to go on the other side. So you're going to have to be very careful because this is the part we're going to want to glue. So it's a little confusing when we flip it over. It's going to be this side that we're gluing. So when we turn it over and add it to our body. Now, if you happen to glue the other side, you can make your sheep just the opposite with the face over here and the tail over there. That's fine too. But watch how Mrs. Volker flipped it over and then glues this edge of the sheep. And then I'm going to turn that over and add that to my sheep body. Now look at that. He's starting to look like a little sheep. He has a tail, a head, some ears. All we have left are our 2 legs. If at any time you need to pause, please do so and come back. So we're just going to have the legs kind of sticking out, as you can see on Mrs. Volker's finished product. It's not going to go all the way up in the body, so just glue the top half of your sheep legs and turn them over and place them on the bottom, because we know the legs aren't going to go on the top. So there we have it, boys and girls. There's our sheep. The only thing you need to do now is grab your crayon and neatly write your name across the front. If you have a hole punch, you can feel free to poke holes in the top so that we can hang this from your family pew. If you do not, please do not worry about it. Mrs. Volker will be happy to do that for you. So, boys and girls, happy sheep hunting. Here's our sheep for our penance retreat. If at any time you're confused, please pause the video and go back and review. I hope you had a good time. I look forward to seeing your sheep. Please return these to Mrs. Volker's office as soon as you're done. We will have them on your family pew for your first penance. Thanks, boys and girls. God bless.